Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997 back with another DC Universe Classics review. This time my Wave 10 Figure 1 Robot Man. Now get a good look at this bad boy in the packaging. Of course you can see down here, this massive piece he comes with is the main torso to Imperiex. Of course it doesn't say anything about it on the box, but I know his little skull cap is removable to reveal a brain in there. So, onto the back of the packaging. Of course you have all the figures in the Wave. Robot Man, Beast Boy, Joker, Batman, who I will not be reviewing, Forager, Man-Bat, and Power Girl. Just a little update. Now I managed to find everyone but Man-Bat. I know someone's got me Forager for Christmas, and I have strong suspicions they've got me Man-Bat as well. But I did manage to find Robot Man and Beast Boy at Walmart. His bio bit says, once one of the greatest and wealthiest race car drivers in the world until a devastating racing accident destroyed his body, the mysterious Dr. Niles Calder saved Cliff Steele by transplanting his brain into a ceramic metal body. Cliff eventually took the leader's role in the Doom Patrol, Calder's team of super misfits, alongside Negative Man and Elastigirl, battling strange menaces and protecting humanity. Stats: first appearance, My Greatest Adventure number 80, real name Cliff Steele, occupation race car driver and hero, base of operations mobile. Special abilities: robot body provides enhanced strength, speed, consciousness can be downloaded into computers, then into other bodies. So, this guy seems pretty cool. Let's pull this bad boy out of the packaging. And here we have Robot Man out of the packaging. I did a little checking on Wikipedia since I've come across this guy a couple of times in the DCU when I've read, skimmed Doom Patrol, but I've just never really been a huge fan of him. Didn't really find out much that the box hadn't told me. The only thing I really learned is that this thing on his chest is a visual communicator. Let's get a close-up of that real quick. Actually, some pretty nice detail on that. Pretty nice detail all over the figure. I do really like the paint job. It's got a nice bronze, copperish feel to it. Of course, get a quick 360 of this guy. Of course, his head does pop off. Let's get another close-up of his brains up there. No problem at all with the skull cap coming on and off, which is what impressed me. When I first pulled it off, I thought, was trying to pull it off, I thought it may not come off because it was on there so tightly, but if it's just fine. Popping that back on his head. You just gotta press down till you hear a click, and then it stays on just fine. As far as articulation, he has these little kind of shoulder bumps for shoulder pads, or I don't know quite what. They hinder his arms ever so slightly, but it's really not a huge deal. He has the standard range of articulation for the DC Universe Classics line. Pretty much no movement in the abdomen joint. I don't know why, but it's not moving at all. The legs are hindered in going out. They both stop about here. I don't know why. Go out to about forward to about here. Back to about here. Now, I'm not putting excessive force on these, so, if you want to work it around a little in your spare time, maybe you'll get a little bit better movement out of these. So, his articulation is standard. There's a few little hindrances, but overall, there's nothing major that you're losing as far as articulation. Now, when I first saw Robot Man, he wasn't a character I really wanted. I've never been a huge fan of Doom Patrol. Not to say it's a bad book, it's never really just caught my attention and kept it. But Robot Man is actually a very solid figure. I like his paint, I like his design, I like the fact that his head comes off and reveals his brain. His articulation is great where it counts, so I'm going to forgive the ab movement and the slight problems I've been having with the legs. Okay, so, of course, the chunk of the Collect and Connect figure that he came with, Imperiex, so you can get a size comparison to him. It's a very massive figure. Upper part does want to keep coming off. I guess it will until I get the head from Forager. So, overall, Robot Man is actually one of the harder ones to find in the DC Universe Wave 10, probably second to Man-Bat. Some people would probably argue that Beast Boy is second to Man-Bat, but I found two of Beast Boy while I only found one of Robot Man. I actually recommend picking this guy up if you're a DC Universe fan or just a fan of Robot Man. I solidly enjoy the figure, and this is JTrain997. I'm going to give Robot Man a 9 out of 10, and I'll see you soon, YouTube.